With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Pass to Klingon. Here's Mitchell. Out to Bridges. Now Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Over Murray. Mitchell. Can't get that one to fall. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and Coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. BA?
Thanks for that, Allie. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Toure. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And a fast break now for Atlanta. And the dunk by Lillard.
On the fast break, Lillard's quickness makes him almost unstoppable. Just beating the D up the floor.
Bridges outside. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open, and yet somehow comes away empty.
Down low. Back to Daniels. Pass to Queen. Shoots over Klingon. And the basket by Queen.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Toure. Misses off the right iron.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
You look at the career of Damian Lillard. He's provided some unforgettable moments, Grant.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. And I remember you were on the call for one of those moments. That unfathomable series-ending buzzer beater he hit against the Thunder.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Pass to Mitchell. Over McDaniels. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Lillard outside. Over to the left wing. Here's Queen. Another one falls for Atlanta.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Klingon. To win the drought. And he lays it up and in.
And Klingon just owns the middle.
Now Murray. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Rebounded by Toure. Thunder trail by 6. Inside. Mitchell misses.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
McDaniels from long range. And the three-pointer goes.
Yeah, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Bridges outside. Pass to Murray. Hachimura with the defensive effort.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Now here's Murray. Stolen by Bridges. Here he goes. Now Klingon. Here's Toure. Defended by Murray. Now Bridges. For 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Pass to Murray. Out to the right wing. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 6. Here's Traore, who is stolen by Lillard. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Bridges outside. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first. Foul of the game. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Traore. And the shot falls short that time. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. On the wing, Murray. Over Mitchell. And the Hawks tack on 2 more.
And usually teams go on runs from a bunch of layups and dunks, but that's not the case here.
Outside Mitchell. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
He was cold, but that basket might get him going. 1 for 6 now.
Pass to Hachimura. Over Murray. Great D that time from Murray.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now Bridges. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Outside Murray. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. You got a piece of it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Murray, no good.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Here's Traore. Outside for Mitchell. McDaniels with a steal. Traore for 3. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They're the Thunder 8. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace. Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
And there's the screen. Pass to Clifford. Clock at 6. Who was stolen by Lillard. Now Hachimura launches a 3. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Hachimura's got his first 3 points of the game. Outside Moody. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to James. It's McDaniels on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. McDaniels got 6.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Outside Monk. Back to Carter. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Moody. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Atlanta.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Pass to Hachimura. Back to Lillard. The 15-footer. Nice spin off the left rim and in. He has 6.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Well, Damian Lillard talked about what it would mean to his legacy to win a title. He said, my body of work does speak for itself. I don't think I have to prove it to anybody. It's more for myself, honestly. And I just want to be like, yeah, I've done all these things, but I want a championship too. Back to you.
Chasing that ring. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Another reason why they're up. Just taking what the defense giving him here.
Outside Moody. Over James. Misses off the left iron.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Back to Wagner. Up and over Carter. Again, Atlanta.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Outside Carter. Here's Monk. And that one hits the back iron. The Hawks lead by 14. For 3, here's Lillard. The Thunder pull it in. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Monk. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Monk's got 5 points.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Back to Lillard. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Wagner. No good on the fadeaway.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Carter with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Shot's good by James.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Pass to Carter. Back to Monk. They get it back. Clifford. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Here's James. Pass to Queen. He's off on the layup.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
On defense, the Hawks. Pass to Clifford. And here's Klingon. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Walsh. Smith outside. Here's Queen, guarded by Klingon. With a 9-footer. And Atlanta misses again. Thunder trail by 11. There's a minute 54 left in the first half. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. 6 to shoot. Blocked! They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. The 3, Smith. The putback. To the wing on the left. James, left side. Pass to Shannon. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Oklahoma City making a switch here.
Number 9. Precious.
1:19 left in the first half. Here's Traore. No made baskets yet. Takes a 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City. James, right side. Here's Queen. And Atlanta misses again. Thunder trail by 11. .43 seconds left to play in the first half. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Here's Queen. He has 6. Pass to Smith. Here's Queen. To win the cold spell. Rebounded by Traore. And a fast break now for the Thunder. From deep, Mitchell. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Queen. Over Achua. Queen misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now Lillard. The 3. The Thunder pull it in. Mitchell with the ball. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Monk looking around. From deep three-point land. And it's Queen with a rebound. The Hawks lead by 11. Lillard outside.
Oklahoma City foul. Team play.
Pass to Hachimura. 3 on the clock. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Now Carter. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Now Lillard. And here's Murray. Monk covers. 5 on the clock. A shot from the high post. And Atlanta misses again.
Third straight miss to start the half. Ouch.
Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A. His playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Monk. Outside Carter. Back to Monk. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Hachimura with a rebound.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Pass to Queen. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Lillard. From deep. And Clingan pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Pass to Bridges. Nifty move. Drives to the hoop.
That's working his way onto the interior. Mikal Bridges, very opportunistic.
The Hawks lead by 11. And here's Lillard. Give him 8. To the inside. Here's Hachimura. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Here's Carter. Pass to Monk. Outside Murray. Beyond the arc. And it's Queen with a rebound.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Guys, back to you.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. Carter from outside. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Atlanta. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Pass to Queen. Outside McDaniels. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, there's tremendous length when it comes to Jaden McDaniels. And off the dribble drive at the cup, he's tough.
Outside Monk. Now Bridges. Tries the spin move. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
Knocks it loose. Monk with a steal. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Thunder making a change here. Here's Smith, still without a bucket. To the wing, right side. With the step back. Here's Murray. Oh, Murray with the touch inside.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Up top, Bridges. And it's good. 2 points. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City.
Substitution on the court.
1:35 left in the third. Wagner, left side. Pass to Murray. Oh, Murray blowing the top off.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Here's Mitchell. The shot no good.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Now here's Murray. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And he comes up with a bucket. Touré's got his first 2 points of the night.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Murray inside. That shot off the mark.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Outside Mitchell. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit.
The Thunder, 27.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Thunder trail by 13. Achua with a screen. Monk with it. Checked by Murray. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic score.
Back to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Achua. Shot clock at 6. Monk, he's open. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And here's Murray. A deep three. Achua with the rebound. Now Mitchell. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times. And that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Atlanta leading by 11. Murray inside. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Now here's Mitchell. Outside Monk. Jacks up a three. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Won this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Walsh. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. Walsh has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Brad, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
Outside Murray. Monk with a steal. Outside Mitchell. Takes the three. The rebound by Atlanta.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Pass to Murray. Step back and fire. Donovan Mitchell with a board. Thunder trail by 13. Now Klingon. Outside for Mitchell. Now Monk. Covered by Smith. And it's Monk missing. And here are the Hawks now. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Shoots from the elbow. Murray, no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Murray takes it in. Here's Walsh. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
Here's the pick. Outside Monk. Fires the three. The rebound by Shannon.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
Stolen by Mitchell. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Wow! Put that in the dunk contest.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
There's the triple. It's rebounded by Walsh.
Well, he went into the locker room with 1-3 to his credit, and he's still looking here for number 2.
The three, here's Lillard. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Moody on the wing. Outside Mitchell. The rebound by Atlanta. Lillard!
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. It's a 16-point game. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bridges with it. Clock at 6. The 17-footer. The Hawks lead by 16. James outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Nope. And Atlanta with possession here. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Driving inside. Lillard fires! Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 8 here in this quarter.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And it's Queen with a rebound. The Hawks lead by 19. Pass to Walsh. Here's Queen. Over Achua. Queen misses.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Ooh, a good look from Carter. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Hawks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And with this one all but in the record books, They set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Damian Lillard.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Bridges misses. Over to the wing. Here's Queen. Smith left side. Achua with a steal. A shot to stop the run. And he slams it home. And here's Smith. So we see the Hawks taking the